Hey guys, it's Aaron back again. We're starting on this Boxing Day session on 888, America's Cardroom, and PokerStars today. So essentially today it is Boxing Day. It's probably gonna be some really soft tournaments. Checking our balances here. We're at 140 on ACR today. It's doing pretty crappy on ACR right now. Then we're at 250, and then we're at 257 from starting at 100 on each like 6 months ago, but I don't put in the volume to like really have a huge bankroll on here or anything like that. So we're just starting shit off here. I might throw a bullet at this. It's a 1650, but I think we'll throw a bullet at this six. Or no, I can't. My poker tracker won't work on there. I don't think. Fuck, I gotta upgrade that, don't I? I know. I should have paid the full price. So I guess we'll just steer clear of it for today. I'm going to upgrade that. Here's a $2,000 Voyage. $11. Yeah, I cheaped out and I just got the the one that works on $11 stakes or whatever. But I'm going to have to change that here because I would like to play a $16 game now and again. I was going to throw a bullet at that, but it's okay. Like if my bankroll is like up to 1,000, I usually throw in a couple 16s. That's when I start. When I get to about 1,000, 1,100. So yeah, if you're just tuning in now, you haven't watched any of my other videos. I'm Aaron, and I've been just streaming my sessions. Studying poker for about 2 years now, and getting close to 2 years, like 22 months, 21, 22 months, and I've just been getting some time off work, so I've been playing a whole bunch the last little while, but normally I don't get any play. So stars, big fat hot hyper. Those hypers are fun. What is this? 15k guaranteed. The blinds are pretty low. It's been for an hour and a half. Let's fucking pop into that bad boy. That one looks like a good one. Mini Phenomeno special. Should pop up here. I don't know. There it goes. Alright. So we're starting with 20. So a little bit short. There's really nobody in this yet, though. Like, it's kind of surprising. 80 players remaining. Like, it's 15k guaranteed at 11, so they're expecting 1,500 entrants. What's going on here? Doesn't make any sense. We're down to that little players. It says here 396. That's kind of odd. There's some kind of glitch going on here. I don't know what's going on with that. But we'll just have to bear with it. We'll just keep that lobby open, so we keep an eye on what's going on. Okay, so we got that. There should be some really quality soft tournaments on today. I think it's Boxing Day. Everybody's got the day off work. Like, there's going to be a lot of people losing a lot of money today, I would assume. So figured it'd be like a really good. I was gonna just like review hands and like study today, but then I just thought about it, and it's like today is probably like the optimal day to play. I couldn't play on Christmas Day. I have my kids and Christmas Eve, but those days I'm sure would be pretty good days to pop in and play some tournaments, I would imagine. It's kind of interesting. I don't know what's going on here. The Bosky starts 2 hours from now, so it'll be a little while till we pop into the Bosky. We're gonna find something here. There's a 2k guaranteed. Here's another 2k guaranteed, but it's a 330 buy-in. What are we gonna start with in that today? Trying to pick the the highest quality tournaments here. Uh, 2.5, I suppose. First hand of the day. Pocket eights playing. That might be alright, like that 2k. I might throw a bullet at it, but we'll just check PokerStars over and see exactly what's going on first. I don't know what's going on with these stats or what the hell, but they're incorrect. Check 1.2, I guess. No, we'll go 1.8, I guess. 0.9, I mean, because I don't have an 8. Call, I guess. I don't know. This probably is a rip a lot of the time. How are we going to get stacks in here on a 6? 14? Overbet it and jam river, I guess. I think this makes a better jam, maybe. Fours. Oh, shit. 2.5. Whoops. Okay. Not a big deal, but fold. This guy squeezed to 11. I'm all in. There's like really good odds here. There's a lot of dead money. Let's give her 95%, 100. Oh yeah, slam dunk call here. I think ripping would have been fine there. I think ripping probably would be better. I'm just kind of getting back into it. I just started and I'm kind of like clusterfucked here, trying to figure out what tournaments I'm going to play and stuff. But we'll get back into it. I didn't do any warm up or anything today. Here's a. Well, that starts in a while. I'm not playing a $2 game. Fuck that. 1K. $11. 8K hyper. When did this start? Oh, it starts in 18 minutes. I'll pop into that. Sure, we'll pop into that for sure. I like those $11 hypers. Took fourth in one the other day out of like 400 players. Actually, yeah, I made a pretty good run. Got down to the final table and just ripped ace jack in the small versus big button. And he called with nines, and I don't really particularly think the call was good, but it's his money, right? So he can do what he wants. Calling and folding. We gotta get some tourneys going here. Jack 4 deuce. This is a nice check raise spot. This guy's kind of fishy so far. He's kind of out of line. Check. All right, we don't get a club. There's no reason to lead here or anything. Is there anything on 8-8 going? Perhaps. I don't know why they got like no $5 rebuy on. They got this $4 one instead. Oh, here's a $1,500 big shot. Let's pop into that. That's a good one. Starting a little short, but that's good. Okay, queen 10, limp, like the ACR is like, or not ACR. What's happening here? Okay, yeah, 8-8 is like the softest side out of all of the three. If I were, in my personal opinion, it's a lot of this shit. Like this is an $11 game and it's limp at like yeah, limp, limp. Like it's like an $11 buy-in, and you know, it's not like a $5 buying game or a $2 buying game, but it plays like one. So it's primarily European site, I think. That's what my uncle said to me the other day. Fold. This is that would be a little loose, but we got some pretty tight players. Like, what's going on with my HUD here? It's just a mess. 8-5. Limpy limp. We got another limper here. Like, limping up 20 is like not bad, I guess, but I don't personally do any of that, but alright, this hand needs a lot of protection, so I'm gonna go like 6. Easy call. Yeah, this is why I don't limp kings right here, because I would have folded this hand, and now I just realized so much equity there with 5-8 off. I made my 2-pair like I should 1.5% of the time. Limped kings. Not a good idea. Cut off first under the gun at like 50. That I might have made a tight fold with that Jack 9 suited. I think I did. But like I don't think it's like terrible, but I think Jack 9 suited. I don't think it 3-bets. That's the thing. Trying to get the pitcher to open so we could just peek quick. Yeah, it's in, but it's bottom of range. And then at 60, Jack 9. And pure call. Okay, so we'll mark that to review. 10-9 and the hijack here is a fold. I am pretty confident that 10-9 suited doesn't really want to do much there. It will, like low frequency, but not full frequency by any means in the hijack. All right, we got 3. Seems like ACR is the crappy side of the day so far for tournament selection. They got that Bosky coming up, but they got this starting in 10 minutes. It's 440, 2K guaranteed. That's like all they have on Boxing Day too. You'd figure they'd have like some feature tournaments today. Just being probably a high volume day. But it doesn't really look like they're doing anything out of the ordinary. Even the Bosky's only a 12-5 event today. So hopefully we'll run a little better in the Bosky today. Ideally, I would like to final table that one for sure. It's a pretty it's larger field, 1,500 entrant tournament usually. So they're expecting 1,250 today. So tournament selecting is tough, but so we got an 8K guaranteed starting in 13 minutes or a 2K guaranteed starting 9 minutes. We'll probably just go with the 8K on PokerStars. I think that's probably the best decision. They don't have that 333K guaranteed on here anymore. I haven't seen it in a long time. They used to have those 333K guarantees on ACR, and I haven't seen one in a long time. I think they got rid of them or something. But like that's the tournament that I seem to do really well in, and I've gotten first a couple times, final table them tons. So I don't know why they get rid of them, but they did. I don't know why it's saying that we're in 72nd place here, or down to 72. Doesn't add up. And the stats are fucked. Like, if we go to the lobby here, this is the lobby. This looks a little bit more accurate. This is a new tournament. It's a special event, and average is 11,000 in it, and we are probably above that at this point in time. Get short in this one already. Yeah, we are at 11,000, so we're like a little over average now. It's running pretty deep. Still, it's pretty newer. It's just started 20 minutes ago, so definitely not 72 remain yet. I don't know why it's saying that. Okay, we got a jam. I'm calling if I get an opportunity to. I don't think I can overcall particularly well with this hand though. $13-10-5 over 50. So I have stats on that guy. Queen, queen, 6. 1.1. Fold. I wonder if we ever find any checks here. Well, look at that. King 7. Like, there's better kings in our range. Definitely in early position there. King 7 probably one of the worst ones. So like generally speaking, we want to check back like the ones that are a little better showdown because like we got better kings to fold or whatever. Check. I'm gonna mark that. I'm trying to anyway. Review. Check, check, check. We have a queen, a lone queen. Like it doesn't really require all that much protection. I'm not too worried about getting outdrawn with like a hand that probably has pretty low equity versus two ranges. This guy bets 75%. I'm probably gonna call once. Like pretty bad turn or river. Make two pair, but yeah, okay. Check. Yeah, that guy had the ace. No sense in turning that into a bluff. Raise. 43-14. Call. Call, I guess. Mark that to review. Cut off, hijack, low jack, middle position at like 15. And the guy's like a fish. Like, so he's fishy, but he likes to limp a lot. And then he just min raises this hand, so he likes it. So I'm getting called almost 100% of the time. So I make our money with small pairs by having fold equity, and we don't have any. So I think it's a fine. Just check. To set mine. Definitely not our board. We probably have like 30%, 20 to 30% equity. Probably not even that, actually. I probably, like, we're dead here. We're never winning. Yeah. Like, it's probably like 6% or something. To 10%. I'm not even sure. Oh, that's quick. It showed up quick. Oh, I marked it as a good hand. Whoops. Not a good hand. I don't know if it's a good hand yet. Review. And then that I gotta walk. Yeah, I remember that. I gotta walk. That sucks. Ace queen suited is pretty good to go with at this stack depth with no ICM. Pocket kings. So this is a 550 1500. So they're expecting what is it? 550 1500. That's 300 players, yeah. Give or take. Now we get the kings. Nobody wants to give us action here. Well, we do get checks on this board texture. I know we do at this stack depth. They're at 40, it's close. So I'm just going to go like 1.1, I think. Let's go really small. Like we do get bit. We mostly want to bet large there, but like with sets, like those are kind of like they discriminate a little bit, but from the bigger sizes and like want to go small. So we like block his check calling range heavily there. Like a lot of his check calling range is gonna be like kings and like weak ass aces and shit like that, and like it's pretty hard to get value there. There's not much I can do. Like even if I do check back, he's gonna probably not be bombing the turn with just any hand. So any hand that he's gonna check call, he's probably gonna bomb the turn, I guess. But it's like his bluffs there on the turn would probably be like 4-3, 5-3, maybe flush draws that he picks up, and maybe like some queen 10, jack 10, jack 9 type shit. And that block like good aces in my range that I'm never checking. This guy, I wonder if we could ever open that. I doubt it. I cut off hijack, low jack, middle position, under the gun 1 at 60. Yeah, well, I'm 60. Everybody else is shallow though, so it's like we're playing like a 40 effective game here. So At 40 effective, like 5-6 suited, probably could open on cutoff or better, hijack or better, somewhere in there. Hijack 40 would probably be at earliest, I would think. Yeah, it's mixing on the hijack at 40, and then the low jack will probably be folding pretty much always. Yeah. Yeah, they can get like in there 10%, but I'm just pure folding 5-6. Okay, we got a 2.5 off a 25 stack. This hand would probably be a fold versus 2.3, so. And then that happens. I don't know. Like, I like these. Like, I think that he's hoping this guy's multi-tabling and doesn't realize how short he is, kind of thing. Close. He had a gutter. Oh, wow. Would have won that one. So I'm going to try to play my best game today, my A game. The last session there at the very end of it in the final tournament that we played, I had an actual blunder. I looked into it, and yeah, I in my opinion, it was a blunder. Like, I did a lot of research on it and a lot of deep thinking, etc. And yeah, I think it was a blunder. So. Pretty fair flip here. Looks like we lose this one. Unless we get runner spades or something. I think that's the first flip I lost so far. So yeah, I did a lot of deep thinking. Like there was a couple in the last session. There was two situations where we were up against a 4.5x open pre-flop. Both, I think I made a mistake. I did some HRC work on them, some GTO Wizard work on them, stuff like that. And I think to this 4.5 big blind open, which really generally I don't think you're gonna really run into very often, but I just happened to run into it twice in a few tourneys. And I think I'm playing kind of bad versus them, but I got a new strategy developed where I'm gonna be just play extraordinarily tight, and it's like very. I think that king queen suited that we had would actually be a fold with the ICM. Like if you go back and watch the previous session there, it's probably a fold. This is gonna be like a check raise at some frequency, depending on size, but like check raise is pretty sweet here. Let's give her. Let's give her. This is probably too small, but this guy's tight as fuck, so I don't really think it matters. I think Ace Jack would be a pretty good candidate as a check raise there. I think the EV of calling is like, meh. The EV of calling would probably be like thin. So versus range, it's like probably like 15% over pairs, 15% 10x, so like 30% of the time he is that. But then like and then he's gonna have like ace queen and ace king quite a bit. So we got ace queen, we get ace king to fold there immediately. We get ace queen, we get ace king to fold. I think my size is a little too small. I think my size should be like 7.5 or 8, but it's not the end of the world. This guy's really like passive, like he's really tight passive kind of guy. So cut off hijack, low jack, middle position. We got quite a few shove stacks. Big blind especially. So Middle position, we'll say 30 effective. We'll go with that. Something like that. That's probably the range we want to play here. I got 25. 7-6. That's what we're eyeing up here. 10% of the time. At 25, half the time at 40, so probably like a 20% opener at 30. 20%. So potentially. Could get in there. This is ridiculous. PokerStars is usually really good for not glitching and stuff. Hyper started, guys. Let's get it. Pop into the hyper here. They got a 3K guarantee 550 as well coming up, so. These hypers start really deep, but they don't last that way. So $11 8K. So they're expecting 800 in this. That's a pretty big field. People just do not know how to play these two. They just don't know. They have no clue what they're doing. A lot of people that are unstudied. So, not a fucking clue. I'm all in. Ah, shit, eh? There's like a million fucking guys. Like, I don't know. Like, do we really want to just jam kings here? Like, we can get a fish to call quite frequently when we go small. With like queen jack suited, jack 10 suited, you know, like, I don't really think jamming is going to be the optimal strategy. Let's allow them to 4-bet shove with like ace 5 suited or something. Yeah, like this guy. Allow him to make a mistake here. Tens, there you go. I think either way it's going that way. Like, if you're planning on 4-bet shoving versus my squeeze, why not just squeeze yourself, right? Like, doesn't make any sense. Tens 3 ways, 4 ways, it just doesn't do very well. I gotta call 2.8 to win 6.4. Okay. I think 9-5 a dime is probably the line here. Look at those kings. 5-8-6. And there was one here that I wanted to look into. The 9-3 of diamonds, do I recall? Yeah, I'm just running it here. I'm not too worried about it. But, you know, I probably has equity. Yeah. 9-8. Yeah, he had equity. I don't know about that raising flop. Probably fine. Yeah. Okay, this one, 2 easy fold. Queen 3 offered Ted. Call. Jack 6-6. Do I want to probe here? I don't get king queen to fold. I don't get many ace highs to fold. I'll just check. Okay, now we got a good bluff candidate. 4.3. Fold that. Fold that. I think we're getting called here some, but you know, we have a pretty good amount of equity when we're called anyway, so. Cut off hijack, low jack, 40. I'm opening. Oh, never mind. Jack 5 on the button. Fold. Queens Seem to be getting hit by the deck in this one. We got like kings and jacks and queens now. People tend to like flat here when and limp pop's way too wide, to be honest. Myself included. I used to. I'm gonna 3-bet to 6. Like at 40 effective, I think it's fine. If he had 65, 72, I think there could be merit for some flatting here. Even if we had like shove stacks were left, like maybe, but this guy's thinking quite heavily. At 40. Yeah, the size is okay. 6.7 or something might be a touch better, but it's kind of nitpicking. This guy isn't ready to hand in 12, so like he has something. King 3, 4. Check. He's going to be overfolding MDF heavily here. He's holding all his ace highs. I don't know. I'm going to check back this one. Ace 4 off is like bottom of range here. I have no stats, so check, check. He bets 11. Yeah, I don't think that he's doing this with bluff like very often at all. I have a heart too, so I'm done with it. All right, I'm going to mark that to review. Like I just think when he's bluffing, he's gonna bluff a lot smaller than that. So he bet like what? He had a 30 big blind stack, and he bet like almost half of it, like 40% of his stack on the turn. So potentially he has like some kind of flush draw, but we had a heart, so I kind of blocked the bluffs pretty heavily with pocket queens there. Like most of his bluffs are gonna be like queen 10, queen 9, heart draws. Ace queen would be a good one. So I kind of like the fold there. I think it's really good. But I'm sure like if we in solver land, that's probably going to be a call. If I ran it, it's probably a call, but it's probably like fucking. I don't even know. Like, and another thing is like passive players like this, like they're missing the adequate amount of 4-bets they should have. Like he should probably be 4-betting pure with like ace king off and ace king suited mostly. So at 40, like, yeah, he should be like almost pure 3-betting ace king off and ace king suited. Probably is probably gonna want him 3-bet like 70%. So he's gonna miss those. He's gonna miss. Oh man, yeah, he's gonna be missing bluffs with like. Yeah, he's gonna be flat. Like king queen off would maybe be a good 4-betting candidate as well. But he won't have that. He'll have full frequency king queen here, there, and he'll probably have king jack as well. King jack off too. He probably overvalues that. Like easy call. It's a really good barrel card for him. I have a club, so okay. He missed a barrel on the turn, so like I don't know what you don't barrel on the turn. I'm barreling almost everything there, and he mocked. So he had like a nut low type hand. He had 7-5 suited hijack 7-5. Yeah, he gotta continue there. Holy fuck, man. That king jack O for 9 under the gun, I folded. Not sure if it was good though. King jack's just a shit hand. Like I'm all in. I think this is a good all in. We might get one of them to fold some equity. And we might lose our first tourney here. Oh, it's doing that again? How do I get that to come down? Fuck. Oh, I forget the button. Is it L? There we go. Rep. Fine and dandy. Yeah, king jack mostly wants to rip there. Okay. Fold. So we did miss a rip there. Okay. King Jack off wants to open jam under the gun. That's bottom of range. Okay. What the fuck are you two got to show up? Eight. Oh my god, you guys are ridiculous. Like A7 off, rejams A7 off for like 50 bigs in the small. 5-6, 1.9, 6-5. That's just insane. I did mark that King Jack, right? I wouldn't mind marking that Ace 10 as well. It was the other tournament. Review and this King Jack, we kind of lost some money there. Not much, but yeah. Oh my god, yeah, it's fine. It's like it's break even. Like it's a plus 0.01 shove under the gun for 9 with King Jack. And that's 8-handed too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are we 8-handed right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're 9-handed too. So yeah, it's actually a fold. Yeah, it's a fold. 9-handed, it's a fold. Under the gun for 9. Yeah, pure fold. King Jack off, 9-handed under the gun, pure fold. So sweet. We were right. It's not really much payout implications here, but I think Buddy like called us off pretty light too with Ace-7 suited. I personally would have found a fold with that. Like I'm thinking like Ace-Jack off is pretty thin there. Like Ace-Jack off would be a thin call here. Like I obviously am shoving like a very tight range, like squeezing with no fold equity. So pretty crappy, pretty shit, idiotic call by this guy. Yeah, very bad call. And I figured like we're gonna be ahead some. This is fucking mental. I might run that one on HRC and see. He 4x'd. Like threes are a slam dunk versus like 2.5, but he fucking 3x or 4x'd. 4x. The 3x I call. 4x I'm like, eh. It's like already 10% of our stack, man. Like okay. It's kind of a weird spot, but sure. Essentially, we're on the button too, right? Hard on board. What are our bluffs coming from here? Probably this. Okay. Let's go like 2.3. I think this is what my bluff's gonna be. Like wheel ace X with back doors. We can shut down on the turn. I'm gonna look into that. I'm just gonna raise here to like 11. Let's get her in. Full. Just big fat fucking raise. Let's just get one player in the hand here. This guy min raises pretty loose. I'm gonna fold. I'm a nit. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go. He could have a better 6. It's possible. There we go. This guy was in with 9 fucking 5 suited. See? Ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. This is a nitty fold. 15 effective hijack first low jack middle position. Hijack. First middle position or under the gun 1 I got, but not middle position. Where are you? Ace 10. It's a rip, but we're deep, right? So it's going to be a little different. Oh, it is a pure fold. Okay. First under the gun 1, though. Like, versus low jack, probably. Where's low jack here? Ace 10. So, like, we're dealing with middle positions. So it's going to be right in the middle of these two ranges, what we do. Pure fold. Okay, so I questioned if that was a good fold, and I thought I was a nit, but we're actually making the correct decision. Good. Been 4th place in this one. That's good. When I go 11 on the flop there and he has 9-5, I think it's actually a fold. To be honest, but he doesn't know that. Like, if I have a 6, you're like fucking dead. You have like 32% equity because I'm going to make a boat on the river. Like 4 or 5% of the time when you make your flush on the turn, right? Either that or the flush completer is going to be a club and I'm going to make a boat. So you have like 32% equity versus a 6. Maybe 32%. So I'm giving you pot odds where you're going to need to win. I overbet the pot by like 3 or 4 big blinds. So you're going to need to win the pot like 40% of the time to break even. They're going to need, yeah. And you didn't have overcards. Like if he had overcards or some kind of straight interaction, which there wasn't any really, it's going to change up a little bit, but 7s here are close. This guy's loose as shit. We're 8-handed. Okay. Bam. This is like, what? Cutoff, hijack, low jack, middle position, under the gun. 1, under the gun kind of thing. These are probably like, they're not making much money. If they are making money, they're not making a lot. 7s. Mixing. They're mixing. And we were actually middle position versus under the gun 1, not low jack. So like they're probably fine to fold pure. Especially like in a soft tournament where we have a skill advantage, I would think. Hold on a sec. Sorry about that. Back again. Fold that. We got ace 9 here. We were gonna call if he jammed, or probably just rip. Oh, were we? I thought we were blind v blind there. I'm just confused because I looked at that and I thought we were blind v blind. Easy fold, easy game. And easy fold, easy game. Okay, easy fold, easy game again. It's nice when they just make your decisions very easy. This can rip with no payout implications. Especially when he 2.5s off 30 instead of like 2.2 or whatever. This is great. Like the EV of flatting is going way down. The EV of rejamming goes up slightly. So, and he's loose. So I'm very happy with that jam. Very, very happy with that jam. Like everything's running really good on my computer today so far because we're not playing on ACR. So 25 small blind versus button. I don't even think we ever flat a 7 off. Maybe like 10% of the time, if I'm gonna guess. With a 7. Oh, that's in the way. I'll make it full screen. Yeah, it's a 10% flat. Okay, here we got a game here going. This guy's tight. Let's go 6.3, I guess. Full to a jam. This one actually potentially could flat. Like, I think it'd be great, but I just want to get this tag out of the, what that covers me, out of the fucking hand. I don't really want to play multi-way with him with like an offsuit ace. And like if he flats, then we know, or 4 bets, then we know we're dominating. We can just get away from it now instead of fucking later on. Like once we lose 70 big blinds because we flop an ace and he flops an ace with like ace queen or some shit. Okay. 2. I am going to just rip, I think, is A-okay. We're like 25 effective here. Small blind. Small blind versus cutoff at 25. So ace 10. Can it ever flat? Or it does 10%. We obviously can't rip because we're 70 effective with the big blind, but 3 betting is probably the best option. Just looking at this. And if it's ripping like ace king off and ace 10 off of ripping, I was probably going to 3-bet fold, to be honest, with ace 10 here. Especially versus tight guy here. So anyway, thanks for watching part 1, guys, and stick around for part 2. We're probably going to be playing all fucking day. It's going to be a long session. Unless something comes up or something. So, thanks, guys.